What's up, guys and gals? My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and check out Vambrace again. A heavy narrative dungeon, or darkest dungeon-like, that definitely had a lot of narrative in the first episode. I think they could do with a little bit less exposition at the beginning of the game. My opinion is at the beginning of a game, you should hit players with action, something to draw them in, like an hour or two of just like action and then slowly folding in new mechanics. And then once you've got them hooked there, then you can hit them with the heavy talkie-talkie sequences. For right now, the guy that we talked to at the end of the last episode wanted us to go out and recruit a party and get ready for adventure. I have done that. We have a party now, so let's take a look at them so I can get you all introduced. I wanted to start this episode when action was coming. So at the moment, we have Lionel, the Templar. We have ourselves Andrea, who is an expert saboteur. We have Conrad, who is a dwarvish marksman. And we've got Lyric. I've already got my lines arranged where I want them to be, so we're all good right there. Nothing else to worry about. What I was pondering for myself is if I should go out and like buy gear or something, but I don't know if that's a thing we need to do. We got another quest from a merchant while I was doing that too. He wanted me to find some like deed or writ or something like that. It's just some extra storyline. I don't know. They tried to make it sound like hella important, but I don't know. What is this thing? All right, this is it. Once we head up, there's no going back. Let's go. Well, let's do it. The ascending room is an ancient device constructed to ferry passengers from Dale Arch to various locations. Okay. So we've got depart to the entertainment district. Let's do it. I feel like we're going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. Nobody's going to die. It's going to be a perfectly good adventure where nobody gets murdered. Everybody makes it through in one piece. We get loads of treasure. We all go home happy and rich. Looks like this is the hidden entrance to the city. I could freeze to death up here. I better hustle if I want to find Isabel. Camping is essential to restoring health and vigor. Your party will be able to use supplies and equip relics during the lull in the expedition. Make sure you use the time to benefit from planning accordingly. You'll need to choose someone to oversee the camp. This person will manage your supplies, security, and morale while the party's resting. It's a good idea to choose someone with high overwatch. Okay, so if we have somebody, they can amuse the party with a song. Okay. And then Overwatch will guard the camp in your party. Okay, all right. So this guy has really high Overwatch from what I remember. I'm going to go back down. I'm going to buy some supplies, and then we'll come back. I wandered into a new place. I don't know what it is. Wow, are these... I've heard stories about these machines, but I've never seen one up close. What are you? Grr, chugga, chugga, grr! Looks like a real Tin Man. I wonder how it works. Okay. What is this? Oh, page of the Codex. All right. Ah! Huzzah, be amazed. There are no other technical marvels like them in the world. They're pretty remarkable. Did you make these yourself? My name is Volsung, and this is my workshop. My faithful servants are the handiest. You ever met a golem before? A golem? I'm not surprised. You humans don't have the same knack for engineering that we do. There's a lot of complex tech running underneath the hood of these tin men. The inside compartment is made of, well, you're quite the handyman. How do they work? They are superior golems that are powered by my special brand of engineering, a little bit of Sylvani hedge magic. They run on enchanted apples. Too bad Cylindra won't help me anymore. If you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. All right. This is Lyric's cabinet. You can store things in here. Okay. Sounds good. Whatever. I found a new location. Back to buying supplies, I guess. Alright, so I didn't really know what to buy, so I just bought one of everything, and we'll just kind of see how useful they are. It's kind of one of those things that, like with Darkest Dungeon, you don't know what the useful items are at the beginning of the game either. I just bought one of everything, and as it comes up, maybe we'll have inventory problems, maybe we won't. But either way, as it comes up, we'll use what we need to use in order to fix people up. Let's go up to the surface. Yep, that's where I want to be. Our charge has been lit. Let us go and fight the enemies of our people in the frosty snow crystals from the skies. What's inside this little room right here? Something bad's gonna happen, isn't it? Chapter 2, The Merchant. All right. Fair enough. Who are you? I'm Sarge. Saquard told me you were coming up. The people and I pull half frozen from the surface usually avoid coming back up. Celeste mentioned one of her scavenging parties found me, and thanks for saving my life. I suppose I'm a glutton for punishment. You know, the green flame and the feral animals aren't all you need to worry about up here. Alright. What kind of dangers are you talking about? The spooks are naturally drawn to your presence, so you're going to be hunted the moment you set foot out there. Almost everything has an irrational desire to see you dead. Make sure the person leading the team can detect traps. You'll have plenty to contend with between the natural obstacles, traps set by the green flame, wraiths, and mad survivors. Alright. Take this. It's a geistometer to let you know when the spooks are getting close by measuring the ghost fog. Interesting contraption. Check its status on the bottom left corner of the screen. When the ghost fog comes, you'll know the mad shades are nearby, and when that happens, make sure you leave the area as fast as possible. They sound like a handful. Just try to come back in one piece. Terror will increase as your party explores the field. It will drop again when you enter a new sector. Use the geistometer to monitor the fog and stay ahead of the threat pursuing you. Okay. Everybody stop. Is this the frost fence? Be careful around that. The green flame have been putting them up around the city to block our way. That's why I'm here. What's the plan? I thought you knew a way around it. Nope, we're gonna go through it. You can't be serious. Touching that thing is death. How do you think I got in the city to begin with? Alright, everybody, step back. I've only done this once before, and I honestly don't know what's gonna happen next. Here goes nothing. It's gone. What kind of magic is that? The Vambrace protects me from arcanic magic. You could use it to help us escape the city. It seems I can destroy the smaller frost fences, but it's not the case for the frost fell that surrounds Icenair. Alright, let's move out. Oh, it messed with my order. Stop that. Stop that right now. Don't mess with my order, please. There we go. The least they could do is put me back in the configuration where I was. What is this? Another page of the Codex. I would read that stuff, but frankly, we've wasted enough time on lore already. Mortals. It seems that traffic is busy in the entertainment district today. My name is Gerard. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Hands up where I can see him. You can speak? There is no need for hostilities. I come in peace. I'm a merchant of fine wares. How did you pass the frost fence? Frost fence is no impediment to me. I have the ability to walk through them. Interesting. You must possess a magic that is neither blood nor hedge. I suspect a sense of urgency is in your manner, and I'm willing to help you in a show of good faith. You said traffic was busy. Did you see somebody come through here? As a matter of fact, I did. I passed a woman today, tall, dark, and brooding. It sounds like Our Lady. Which way did she go? Well, my generosity does have limits. I'd be willing to point you in the right direction for a price. What do you want? I'm searching for something. Nothing important, just a small golden company seal known as the Oxy. It's the same seal that Maru was looking for. My dear, you should stand to gain much from a deal with me. I merely seek your agreement to return the Oxy to me should you study upon it. What is the promise? Much like my living counterparts, I'm still a merchant dealing with physical goods. No, death has not dampened my ambitions. However, with the authority of the seal, I could regulate trade amongst the wraiths. Alright, sounds good. I'd rather trade with ghosts than people. My word is bond, and I hope yours is. In any case, I saw your woman. She's heading north towards the Ghost Bazaar. Coincidentally, I was heading that same way. Beware, the road there is not safe for the living, and the bazaar is even more dangerous. I've heard tale of the merchant Manduk. Terrible thing what happened to him. The King of Shades corrupted Manduk and turned her into a vengeful shade under his control. She was once a person of great renown. Now her corrupted spirit is maddening the minds of wraiths in the local area, though I don't know the full extent of the damage. We need to head out. Maybe we'll see you at the Ghost Bazaar. Go with the All-Mother, Warmblood. Alright. Apparently, we're done here. Oh, wow. There's actually like a full-on map here, too. Okay. Well, let's check out this area. And we got dead bodies. Not a whole lot else to look at, though. I'm ready. Ah, we've got enemies in front of us. Alright, how we looking on initiative? Yeah, you shoot at... I don't know, whoever you want to shoot at, I guess. Hold on, let me go back. So that'll attack anybody, right? Oh, I gotta cycle through. Alright, attack the dancer, I guess. That sounds good. 3 damage out to whatever that multi-armed lady is. I had a feeling that she might be the most dangerous one out there. What's this guy gonna do? He's gonna, like, sing a creepy song? Alright, well, started off from the front line. A little bit of damage out. The more we can hurt him, the better off we are. Your turn. Let's keep going on the front line. There we go. Perfect. That guy is now dead and eliminated. There is a dead body in the front. I don't know if we can destroy that, a la the same way that we would be able to do that in... Oh, I don't know. Keep the damage going on her. Fire your crossbow. Sounds good. Apparently, it was a block, so that's not good. You do the same thing. Fire again. There we go. I need her down. Like, she's able to attack all over our line, so I'm okay with getting rid of her. That guy's playing more jam sessions. Yeah, I guess whoop this dude. Maybe he'll get a crit and one-shot him, but I guess not. I was hoping. Ooh, nice little crit damage right there. Another one bites the dust, apparently. Alright, so now that we're in the back, we only got one left, so we'll kill off the Bard about as rapidly as we can. 2 damage to him. 3 damage to him. Alright. Well, I was hoping I could kind of dig this guy out of the back somehow, but I don't really know how to do it. So she's got a couple of debuffs now. I guess just guard. Yeah, stand behind your shield for right now. Like, if you don't have anything... Hey, you got a flashbang? Yeah, throw that out. There you go. Dunzos. Who knew? The opposite of what a ghost requires. We've got Spectral Dust, and we've got a Nether Pearl. Sounds good. Take both of them. Did those go inside my backpack right there? Where did those go? Ah, there they are. Good. So apparently these are just junk. I was hoping that would be a treasure, but I guess not. And we have all these items right here that we can play on people, I assume, if we wanted to do that. I don't know what that ability's called right there that she has on her. It's not immediately helpful right now. So what is that? Deafened. I think I have a thing that fixes that. Let me look. So we've got vigor, we've got health, we've got fractured, sprained, faint, hallucinating, terrified, hoarse, sleepy, befuddled, and hypothermia. So I guess we don't have anything for deafened right now, which sucks, but... Apparently we stepped on a snare trap. I didn't see it. Like, I don't know how detection works for awareness. So, like, some of our little dudes down here, like, I don't know if the person with the best awareness has to be at the front of the party or, like, how that works. Like, I'm not totally sure how that functions as of right now. So, like, I know they said, like, in one of the tutorials, the person with your viewpoint has to be in the front, but putting him in the front seems really risky. He's not that strong. Like, he's not a great frontline combatant, so I'm not entirely convinced that I want him in the front. I mean, I guess I can try it for a little bit. Just kind of see what takes place. Swap those two, I guess, and we'll kind of see what happens here. So there's a door right there. I think we have Slight right there. Is there a way for me to toggle control? See, there's a lot of ways they could have done this easier. Like, ways that, like, Darkest Dungeon already solved some of the issues that this game has. Is that, like, in Darkest Dungeon, you can just, like, click on the guy you want to interact with the object. I'm not sure why they made it so you've got to, like, swap people to the front and stuff like that in order to... It just seems like unnecessary... It seems like unnecessary shenanigans for the sake of shenanigans. So we've got rope and thread, and we've got rope and thread. And so now I've got to, like, I don't see a swap key around that allows me to do this faster, so I don't know. Like, but it seems like there should be easier ways to do this. Oh, apparently this is like a storeroom. I guess I should have just, like, left her there. Alright, well, we'll swap her out again. But yeah, like, I think that they could have done this simpler ways. There we go. So we got some junk, and we've got some faded jewels. Alright, take that. Rope and thread, and some more faded jewels. We'll take those as well. A bag of seeds. Alright, some scrap metal and some wood planks, and a dowsing rod. Basic tech of these rods can sense traps installed beneath the ground. Okay. I think I probably have to equip that from the camping screen. This is not a good place to be rummaging through my bag. We should find a safer place. Oh, so apparently we can only swap out equipment while we're camping. Okay. A few more goodies around here, but it looks like we're more or less, like, solved. So yeah, I feel like you should be able to swap party members around a little bit easier in order to make this happen. Like, it just seems like there's got to be, like, a simpler way they could have arranged this. Like, they made it different from Darkest Dungeon, I assume, just to be different from Darkest Dungeon for being different's sake. Because maybe they didn't want to be accused of copying whatever. But, like, I think that, like, when you copy the better aspects of another game, that's, like, fine. It's when you're copying the storyline and everything else that you get yourself in trouble. Hellfire Crit. It looks like I can loot this stuff even without my rogue, so whatever. We're just going to keep on looting. We might miss out on something, but I don't really care. There's definitely a lot of loot in here. I don't know what I'm going to use most of this stuff for, but... Oh, that's a ghostesses. Let's, yeah, like, not be here anymore. How about that? Any more enemies around? Oh, we got a camping spot. Use that as an opportunity to heal people up and equip some stuff. Let's do it. Alright, so choose our Overwatch. The Overwatch stat will determine... And if you're going to say that right there, what they should do is your stats should be listed over here for who's the best Overwatch. Like, your stats should be on this little card so that you can make an informed decision instead of having to memorize it from... I assume it's this guy right here. He's got a gun. Like, how terrible could he be at Overwatch? Alright, so while we're here, I do have some stuff. So we have a herbal balm that we can use on somebody. Let's use that on her. There we go, get a little bit of health back. She actually got chewed on pretty good. His vigor is not looking so great. So let's maybe put that on him. We have +2 vigor right there. I did want to equip that on her since she's our trap finder, I guess. Although, honestly, I guess we could, like, multi-class it. I don't know. Heed my advice and stay by the campfire. You'll need every bit of warmth you can muster here. If I manage to stop Isabel, I may finally get the answers I've been seeking. Okay. When I pledged myself to the Guardians, I had dreams of high adventure. I never thought I'd be stuck in this dismal place. The passage of time, while amusing your comrades, will raise the Geistometer by 5 terror. Oh, yeah, go ahead. I want to see what kind of dwarvish songs we have available. Despite the dire situation, the party enjoys some time of merriment. There you go. So good to go. Let's break camp here. Let's get back on the road again. We got stuff to do. What that stuff is, I don't know. But we're going to be kind of like peeling our way through the darkness here for the next little bit. Go through this door and see how it plays out. I don't see anything too gnarly over here. There's another campsite right there. A steep crevasse was concealed on the field. It was avoided. Okay, nice. Cool. Good. So apparently having this guy in the front helped us out a little bit right there. Got a door right there. What are we doing on the map right now? So we're over here. So we came in through that door right there. We can go left and loop, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Let me actually see where this takes us. Yikes. It's kind of tough to decipher. Like, they tell you which way the camera's facing, I guess. So on this one, the camera's facing right there. So, like, left to right, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we'll go through the back door over here. It's kind of hard to decipher. Who are you guys? Warmblood, let's make a deal. Oh, nice. They've got stuff over here. Can I sell you some things? Oh, really? They got a fur vest on this side. I guess I can't sell, right? Can I sell? Yeah, let's sell some stuff. I assume that these are just trash items. Yeah, let's do it. If I find out that, like, I need these later on in order to do something, I guess we'll find that out. But for the moment, this gives us the ability to kind of, like, buy some stuff. So that's going to be 200 for the fur vest. It gives max vigor, and it also gives health. I will definitely take that. And then over here, we've got herbal balms. Let me get a couple of those. Smelling salts. Do we have anything for deafened? Doesn't look like it. Take a couple of those, too. Alright. There's definitely a market right here. There's a steep crevasse. Did we avoid it? Apparently we did not. Bummer. So now he's got like a fracture, I guess. I don't know how that's going to affect things, but that's just life, I guess. So we found a treasure room over here. We're going to have to get out of here pretty soon. Otherwise, I think... Oh, never mind. We already did the treasure room. Okay. That makes sense. So I guess we'll just try to make our way out of here. That's what I'm going to try and do is like get out of here before this gets worse. Can I use these ointments and things right now? Okay, so we got to camp first. Gotcha. So that took us over to here. If the camera's right there, we want to go left right here. And if the camera is facing that way, we want to go right. Oh, dude, the ghosts are almost on us, dude. My aim is true. Oh, we got enemies. Okay, well, there you go. We have problems to deal with. What does that do? Oh, it hits the front two lines? Yeah, do it. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This man just throw an axe at me? A douchebag. So she can't do anything from right there. See, that's why I need to have, like, other people in the front, I think. Yeah, we'll do some damage over here. I don't know what these guys are going to do. It looked like they had chainsaws coming out of their butts for a second. It's not a good look. You don't want to fight somebody with a chainsaw coming out of their ass. There you go. That's what I'm... Oh, she's pretty good, man. Pretty good. Little punch out right there. That's okay. We can handle that. Yep, finish him off. Perfect. And then for her, she just got a guard again. There's not much I can do right there. I got to move her up front, I guess. I don't know. I feel like our first turn order, from my experience from playing Darkest Dungeon, was good. But, like, they want you to have certain people in the front of the party in order for their stats to even count for some of the challenges. And it's just, it makes you put things in an awkward order. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, let's keep shooting. Hopefully at some point we will actually finish this guy off. I don't even think we can arrange the party like you can in Darkest Dungeon. Well, I guess that guy still counts as being in the front, I guess. I don't know. I guess it like doesn't shift their order forward, but they still count as shifted. There we go. Our ghost meter is kind of like terrible right now, so maybe we should like leave. I'm just going to rearrange the party the best way that I know how, and hopefully it works out. Yeah, I guess swap with her. Hopefully everything works out okay. So do I want to go, like, up right here? I think I do. This should put me right there. And if the camera is facing that way, it means we're going to the right. Oh my god, that camera system is so weird. It's odd. They definitely could have arranged that better too. Everyone, hold your positions. Apparently we've got ghosts to deal with. I'm glad we're getting some combat though. Yeah, this game seems to have like a jumble of decisions in it that confuse me. That I'm not exactly sure why the decision was made to do things a certain way. But at the end of the day, it was. And so you kind of just have to work around it. Okay. And we definitely need to get out of here about as soon as possible if we can manage it. Yeah, you just kind of keep swinging away at the front dudes. The more we eliminate, the less turns they get, and the more of an advantage we'll have. And for you, yeah, do that. That ability is actually pretty good. I like it a lot. It seems to kind of soften things up nicely. Another one bites the dust. We managed to snipe one out. Like, yeah, this game's got a lot of odd decisions. Like, I really actually do like the game. I love the art style. I like the combat. I think they made things a little bit overly esoteric and strange just for the sense of, just for the point of making it strange. I'm a big fan of, like, there's been a movement in gaming lately that has been all about user interactivity and making everything user-friendly to the player. And I'm a huge fan of that. I don't like to hack and slash my way through a bunch of weird meters and things that don't have tooltips when you mouse over them and stuff like that. And so this game is kind of the opposite of what I would prefer. Like, the general gameplay tenets are easy enough to work your way through without any help. But, like, the tutorials are long-winded, so, like, you're tempted to skip them. And, like, it's just, like, I think they could have explained the game faster and in a less complicated way, I guess. Yeah, these guys are definitely a little bit tougher than our previous contacts, for sure. Just finish them off real fast so we can get out of here. I just don't want to be here anymore. Alright, let's go back up to the surface. We'll try to rest and recharge once we get back to... Yeah, there's, like, ghostesses, like, everywhere right now. This is heavily concerning for me. So we should have a door, like, right here that leads us the hell out of here. Like, I think this is where we're trying to be right now. Yeah, let's bounce. This place definitely a little over-haunted for my taste. Oh, we came out the other end. Oh, weak, dude. Super-duper weak, bro. Oh, my name is Splattercat. This is Vambrace. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This is an odd title because in terms of the presentation and the art, the game is, like, top-notch. It's super top tier on that end. In terms of the gameplay mechanics, it's also competent. It's also good. Like, it's Darkest Dungeon. But they've taken Darkest Dungeon, and I think they've hidden it behind a whole bunch of systems that have just been, like, made convoluted, and a bunch of actually just UI interactions that have been made convoluted when they didn't really need to be. They could have just copied the exact same layout from Darkest Dungeon in that sense, and I think the game would have stood on its own 2 feet, and I don't think anybody would have accused it of copying simply based on the heavy narrative that you've been hit with and the fact that the game is different by comparison to Darkest Dungeon. Like, in Darkest Dungeon, you're worried about terror making people go crazy. In this game, you're trying to loot and go through the dungeon as fast as possible, like a speed run, before the ghosts catch you. And so the games are distinct from each other with regards to, like, the catalyst that gets you moving through the dungeon. So anyways, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping on in. My name is Splattercat. I do indie games on the internet every single day and sift through the pile to find where it's worthwhile so you don't have to. I will see you all tomorrow with something fresh. Take care, everybody, and that's it. Hi-do.